All right, welcome back to the Pod 2.0. Here with Chris and special guest Larry. We've been off for a little bit. Just went to Colorado. Just got back from Colorado.
It's some team building exercise because took a break from day pod, so we had to go
An excursion.
rebuild our team. So now that David's not here, it's a lot better.
Yeah, we sold David to a slaughterhouse, and with the proceeds, we were able to fund our trip.
And feed like 1,000 starving kids in Africa for a year.
So Colorado, we saw the Misfits first time, 33 years. Saw a freak show, which was pretty cool. But Colorado, what a shitty town. I hate that place.
Well, Denver specific.
Denver. Denver, what a same shit. It's the only place in Colorado is Denver. Denver is Colorado. What a terrible fucking city.
You ever been there, Larry?
No, I have not.
Riding in from the airport, I was like, this kind of reminds me of Sacramento a bit.
Well, to me, like when we got out of the airport, because the airport's like, I don't know, like 45 minutes outside of town or something.
Yeah, it was
like as we were driving in, it reminded me of Deer Hunter because it was just like all these like factories and like smoke off in the distance and stuff. Like it looked just like super depressing, and I was like, where the fuck are we?
I thought Denver was supposed to be pretty.
the outside of the city is, but once you get in the inside, it's like
Well, like on the inside, because you were like sleeping. I went on an adventure. I went to the zoo, and then I walked back from the zoo to the.
Wait a minute, you're from San Diego, and you went to the Denver Zoo.
Well,
any zoo is going to be a letdown.
no,
San Diego.
the zoo was cool. Like I like the zoo over there because one of the things that I try and do when I go places, like if they have something cool, I'll go check it out. You know, so I've been to San Diego Zoo a bunch of times. It's real cool.
If you go to Boston, do not go to the Franklin Zoo. You'll shoot yourself.
You just have like some goats or something.
Yeah. Goats, a freaking turtle,
some bitches from Revere.
and high heels and bikinis. Like place you'll find it in the country.
They put them. In
Johnny, don't drink. You know how you drink, Johnny. You don't start with him. He's gonna fight again. You know your mother gets when you fight, Johnny.
No, I just thought that was awesome. I mean, you got the greatest zoo.
Yeah.
And to go to the Denver Zoo, that's funny.
What? Because like I was trying to find stuff to do. There's actually not much to do in Denver, like at all. There ain't really shit to do. So
Except for smoke weed and go to fish concerts or.
We were like I was honestly offended because like everywhere we went, you know, it's like we come into town, people were like, "Oh, hey, you here for the fish concert?" And I'm like, "Fuck no!" So I look like some fucking hippie, like.
Yeah, it's weird. You had like a fish concert in the same time, the same weekend as Riot Fest, which was like the biggest punk festival going on. I mean,
well, it's like there was like the time we were there, we saw Jane's Addiction, NoFX, the Misfits reunited, the Descendants, Bad Religion. Like there's like
wow, that's a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, you know, and that's just like some of the bands.
Go-Go Bordello stole the show. Those guys were insane.
Yeah.
So they start off with Go-Go Bordello, a bunch of like gypsy punk music people.
It's like
they're actually
people
Russian
in the band.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So they're like, so this chick, they come out on stage, they start playing music, and then this chick, because they have like two go-go dancers, she has like these like this.
Are they gold dancers?
The gold dancers, yeah. She had like this thing wrapped around her ankles, like she was like shackles almost, but it was like a big like red ribbon. And so she takes a few shuffle steps, jumps, does a backflip, and then a handstand, then somersault, lays her back, spreads her legs. It's a rubber band. And then a singer comes out with a bouquet of flowers and fires it into the crowd. I'm like, oh shit, is this how it's gonna be? Is the whole show gonna be like this?
Yeah.
And it was insane.
As long as they didn't resurrect Gigi Allen. Jesus.
That only lasted a few seconds. I don't think they wanted an actual Riot Fest at Riot.
Yeah.
Riot Fest.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
Jane's Addiction, though, that's pretty cool.
What was really cool about that is like at the end they played Nothing Shocking, and while they were playing it, they had two chicks doing like a suspension. So they had like hooks in their back, and they were like 40 feet up in the air, like swinging around and stuff while they're playing Nothing Shocking. It was
I thought I was afraid that if I got too close to them, I'd get some kind of contact high.
like fucking hepatitis.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Yeah, the guy was saying like he was talking about like, oh yeah, my luggage. Well, I had to talk. Yeah, my luggage it's like pretty light now. You know, like I gave all my frisbees and slap bracelets away, so I only got like 2 pairs of shorts in there left.
In 5 years, she's super chill. She's such a sweet person. In 5 years, she's gonna rule the scene, man. It's like 5 years, Fish isn't even gonna be around. They're on their way out.
Yeah, and then like we were on the shuttle back to the airport, like sitting in front of them, and then as we fucking get off, they get off at the same terminal as us, and Ben ended up sitting like
right behind him. Like, oh god, we're on the same flight. I just was so relieved to get out of the same fucking van with these scumbags, and then to have them sit right next to me on the plane. I just look over at you, like, just my fucking luck. This would be one plane crash that I would be okay with. You're gonna break some eggs.
Society benefits.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it wouldn't be that terrible because like when it was Spirit Airlines because we got like a really really cheap deal, right? So as we were like sitting on the plane, the pilot was like super passive aggressive and was like, "Yeah, we take a lot of pride in being number 2." It was like second best for safety, second best for fuel economy, you know, blah blah blah. He literally said it like that, just like blah blah blah. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Have fun on your Airbus.
Yeah.
Like
Throws you a freaking roll of toilet paper.
charge like 5 cents a sheet.
Yeah, they definitely were not happy with their jobs.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
So, that guy must have got like a couple. I'll let you be a pilot. But
What was it? Spirit Airlines and Donut Emporium.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Colorado. That was Denver was fun, I guess. Like I said, it kind of driving in. It kind of reminded me a bit like Sacramento, where it's a city but it's growing, and there's all these like urbanized areas, like blocks in the suburbs, and right across the street there's like this open fucking field of like undeveloped. So it's like if a camera were to pan left, it'd be the fucking Wild West.
Like we went out on a search for alcohol from the hotel room, and I was like, oh yeah, there's like a CVS over here. So then as we were like walking, they didn't have any alcohol there. So then the chick was like, oh, there's a place around the corner. So we were just like walking down the street trying to find a grocery store. And what it reminded me of is like in the old like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, how they would like recycle like the same backgrounds and stuff. So it's like Scooby and Shaggy were running, and then,
Same thing
Fred
over and
Flintstone.
over.
Yeah, but then once they got away from that area, they would take off like the building part, and then there would just be nothing. So I felt like it was that, like we were just walking and walking with like, you know, building, and then just like we ran out of background. We're gonna walk like off the side of the grid.
Yeah. Then we went to like a Save-On pharmacy. Like, we don't sell alcohol here. There's no basement in the Alamo.
Are you looking to buy or sell a house in the San Diego area? Do you have a ton of expendable income and you won't rest easy until you buy a beautiful new condo in downtown San Diego? Maybe you and your partner, it is the current year, are looking to settle into a small cottage in North Park. Look no further than Rock Solid Real Estate Company. A lot of times you hear words like professionalism, excellence, reliability, and service thrown around, but at Rock Solid Real Estate Company, they mean something. Rock Solid Real Estate Company can handle all your needs, whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned veteran looking for a new rental property. Rock Solid Real Estate Company is the only real estate company endorsed by the American Union of Podcast Makers, Producers, Executives, and Podcasters, Local 1649. Contact Rock Solid Real Estate Company agent Rick Halterman at 253-298-7703 or at r.halterman@yahoo.com. Again, that's Rock Solid Real Estate Company agent Rick Halterman at 253-298-7703 or at r.halterman@yahoo.com. They Pod is proudly brought to you by Rock Solid Real Estate Company. Now back to your scheduled programming.
Yeah, they just sold like fish shirts and
Oh god.
Well, actually, you know, that blew my mind when me and Jerry first moved out here to California. Is that you could buy alcohol in drugstores, you could buy alcohol at the, you know, the grocery store.
Everything stays open later than 7.
And then, like, you know, I go, they don't have package stores. What? You know? I go, yeah, where's the packy? Packy? You know, that took a little getting used to.
I don't know what a packy store is.
That's where you go to huff boners, Chris.
Oh, okay. When you put it like that, that makes sense.
But yeah, no, that took getting used to. And then everybody was like, can I take your shopping cart out for you? Jesus, do I look freaking helpless? You know what I mean? I walked in here on my own. I think I can handle it.
Yeah.
No, that took getting used to. It really did. It was a lot different.
A Packy's East Coast parlance for a liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is exactly where I huff boners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no,
And you couldn't buy on Sundays.
I know.
We used to have to go to New Hampshire.
Blue laws.
And yeah, that was always fun, the trips to New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. I think I told you that story.
Well, I haven't heard that story.
We were in high school and making our Sunday run to the Packy store.
No, the little preface though, Massachusetts, they call it Taxachusetts. It's only 5%, but people usually go to New Hampshire to go shopping if they can drive up there. Small state. New Hampshire has no sales tax, no liquor tax, and there's all these state line outlets. So people from Mass will just drive up right across the New Hampshire-Massachusetts border, grab all their beer, and then go back. Completely illegal. But.
And on a Sunday, Massachusetts had the blue laws, which, you know, the Puritan laws. There's no alcohol you could buy on a Sunday. You could not buy alcohol in Massachusetts on a Sunday. I think they have since changed that. I've been out here for 12 years, and they might have finally changed that. But so we were making our Sunday run to the packing store up in New Hampshire, and we go and we get out. You know, we get off at the first exit. There's a big freaking store right there. Everything you want, you know. And so we get our beer and all that stuff, and we throw it in a cooler. And we remember my friends. It was like a big Galaxy, and there was 4 of us. And we got the cooler in the back seat. I'm in the back seat, and there's the cooler, and then my other buddy, and the 2 up front. And but just came over the line from New Hampshire back into Massachusetts, and all of a sudden, whoop, 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 it's a Stady. We're like, God damn it. So the Stady pulls us over. What you boys doing? Oh, out for a Sunday ride. Well, it looks like you're coming back from New Hampshire. Yeah, we drove up to New Hampshire. What were you doing in New Hampshire? Oh, just out for a ride. We're going to go home now for our Sunday meal, you know. And he goes, what's in the cooler? Oh, just, you know, drinks. What kind of drinks? You know, just sodas and stuff like that. Do you mind if I open it? The driver, Mark, my friend Mark Gamache, he's kind of whacked. He goes, no, go ahead, sir. He opens up the cooler, and Mark's got a big bong. And the cop picks up the bong, and he goes, what's this? And Mark, without even missing a beat, goes, oh, that's a penis enlarger, sir. The cop puts it back in the state trooper, not a regular cop, a state trooper in Massachusetts. They're a lot more hardcore. He puts it back in the cooler, shuts the cooler thing. He goes back over to the driver, and he goes, get the fuck out of here. That was it. Get the fuck out of here. To this day, we have no idea. I don't know. That guy just like, that was it. You know? He's given up on mankind. He gave up on the youth of today. You know? And that was like back in 76, 77. Oh, that was so funny.
Like, what the fuck is that?
And that's it. Get the fuck out of here. And he just walked off, got back into his car, and took off. Oh.
Yeah, well, that's kind of shocking. That's funny. Do you think he knew what it was?
Oh, he knew what it was, absolutely. And we're all going to Mark, why the fuck did you say that? And he goes, I figured I was busted. Might as well throw some humor into it. and it's probably what got us off. The guy just like said, I'm going home. This is it.
Probably
Fuck
quit.
these guys, huh?
Yeah. Probably went home and blew his brains out for all I know.
Yes, you might have went to the sex shop and it's like, I'm looking for this. I don't know.
There really is such a thing.
Sweet Christmas.
It doesn't look like it. Look like there's a little reservoir at the bottom.
Oh, that's to catch everything.
Actually, it was a double chambered one. That was so funny.
Greetings, people of Earth. I am a Golgatron from the Romulan 5 region of Galactica. I came to Earth in search of a beautiful beachfront property with no homeowners association fee. Bring me a professional, yet stylish and friendly real estate agent, or face your bill. I must find Rock Solid Real Estate Company agent Rick Halterman. I heard he's a good agent and handsome. I must call him at 253-298-7703 or email him at r.halterman@yahoo.com. Siri, call Rock Solid Real Estate Company agent Rick Halterman at 253-298-7703. Siri, email him at r.halterman@yahoo.com. Do you need sex? Even have Siri here? Probably not. I bet you people don't even have Netflix. Who will I talk to Stranger Things about? Was 11 dead? Where's the Eagles? What's going on with Will? Hashtag Barb lives. Hashtag.
So growing up in Massachusetts, do you have any cool stories about Danvers State Hospital?
Danvers State Hospital, yeah. Quite a few stories, but we one time had to go and I was working for the town of Danvers, and we had to go and let a crew. They were filming a movie with God, what's her name? This little skinny girl. She got caught stealing clothes and all that.
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. And so they were letting her in. I forget what the movie was. It might have been like Sessions 9 or something. But anyways, they said, hey, you guys go up, let these guys in. So we do that. We go up, we let them in. And she was a freaking bitch. I mean, she would look at us. She wouldn't say a word. And hey, how you doing? She just looks the other way, not even acknowledge that I exist. And I'm like, God damn. And then this freaking other dude comes over and he goes, oh, she's having a bad time. And, it turns out he was the lead singer. Damn, what's the name of that band? I come to you in the middle of the night like a firefly looking for the light. I hate him. Soul Asylum.
I hate him.
What is that motherfucker?
But he was actually pretty cool. You know what I mean? He was pretty cool. He was, he's yapping away, talking to us and making excuses for Winona being a bitch. I mean, he was actually pretty cool and all. And, that was basically it, though. We let him in. We took off, But I was like, God damn, she couldn't even say hi to us, couldn't say a word. But no, he was, in fact, I have a little more respect for that band now. Or let's say I have some respect now for that band,
Yeah,
But he was actually a pretty cool dude.
Session 9. Session 9? Is that the...
I think it might have been Sessions 9 or something like that. They were filming something up there. I tell you, that freaking building was the scariest freaking building in the world. It was built in the 1870s, And I mean, talk about a giant Gothic building. And it was a hospital for the insane. So God knows what went on inside that freaking place, you know. But and it was up on a hill, and from, you know, we were 20 miles outside of Boston, and up on the hill you could see the Boston skyline, you know, off in the distance and all that. So the hill was pretty high, and not like the hills you get out here, obviously, but no, the hill was pretty high. But yeah, it was a real really cool building, and we shut it down, and then it just went empty, and we used to have to sometimes go and check in on it, you know, once in a great while. And we used to, like when I worked for the water department, we used to have to go and read a meter, and you'd start at the top of the hill, and the water meter was way down at the bottom of the hill. It was probably like a quarter mile, or it felt like a quarter mile.
You had to walk it?
And you had to walk it, and it's dark, and there's feral cats.
There's insane
you know?
people lurking about.
And yeah, and then at the bottom of the hill there was another building, and it was the TB hospital that they had.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, and when we were real little kids, we used to ride our bikes up there, and we'd go in the TB hospital. But the older kids had already smashed all the jars. God knows what was in them. You know what I mean?
Samples, live samples.
But now it's all condos. They ripped it all down. It's all condos. Progress.
Yeah.
You're talking about like scary places and spooky places and stuff. Like every year I start getting excited for Halloween because it's almost Halloween, and Ben shits all over it. Like, you don't know Halloween. You don't know nothing about Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween in the West Coast. Scary. Ooh. It's the same shit. Christmas, Halloween, they like whatever. All these like seasonal holidays in California, it's all the same shit. I mean, look outside. Oh, look at that. 76 degrees out. Palm trees. Blue sky. Yeah, Merry Christmas. 76 degrees out.
Hummingbird around.
Yeah, right. What the hell?